Okay, it's June the 4th, and I'm going to bring my plants outside so that they can spend a week hardening out in our gazebo like I do every year. But I just want to do just a quick video just to show how big they are compared to last year, which was pretty pathetic actually. But this is about right. I'm going to go and I'm going to stake these out because a lot of them definitely need it. They've kind of bent over, but you can see very tall plants. And yeah, a lot of them have flowers. I don't top off my plants. I don't pull the flowers off. They're pretty big, and it's always fun to have flowers as I plant them. It's fun to give away plants that have flowers on them already. Once I have them outside, you'll be able to see the individual ones, especially once I've got them all staked. Then it'll be easier to tell how nice they are. I mean, they're really big. Once I push them up and stake them out, you can see like the flowers right over here. Can you see it? Right there. Very good. Anyway, so that's it. That's all I really want to say down here. I just like to show that. The flowers that I was growing for my wife, weird, didn't work out exactly the way I wanted. These ones are snicking around. I don't know what's going to happen with them at all. And these ones didn't do too much. And I've got a bunch of little tiny flowers just starting. So that's not going to work for us this year. But anyway, I'll plant them outside and see what ends up happening with them. But the peppers certainly did very well this year. Okay, so it's 9:30, I'm all done. I've staked every one of these plants. Lots of them were just kind of flopped right over, really needed support. And I should do that really earlier, but oh well. I guess I won't ever live and learn, but I'd like to pretend I will. So here they are, and they're right here in my gazebo, which I don't know if you see it before, but there it is. And I'm going to leave them in here for a week. It'll get a diffused kind of light, morning sun comes across the sky, and normally does that anyway. And it does provide some, it'll get some rays, and hopefully by the end of the week it'll all be good. And that's that's normally what'll happen. I have about 54 plants, something like that. I keep about 34, and I'll give away about 20. Anyway, I will just close out right now, and once I have the plants, which will be next weekend, I have the plants all in the garden and ready to go to work and off to friends, then I'll pick up the camcorder again. Anyway, thanks for watching, as always. Okay, so it's June the 9th, Saturday, and as you can see, I've got my plants all in now. So here's what I have. I have 4 Ajiaho Chapao, just what already has peppers on it. I think I'm going to get a lot of peppers from this plant. I'm just guessing. This is going to be a prize winner. Anyway, so that's good. I've got that. This one's kind of weird looking because I accidentally broke off the main branch, and all that's left are these 2 little branches. Well, you know, I figure I'll plant them and see what happens. Anyway, then I have 3 Peruviano Arancillos over here. And I have 2 nice big bishop's crowns. And these are just beautiful. Actually, these are all wonderful peppers, really. They all have they're all very distinctive. They have sweet flavors with a lot of heat in them. This one is shaped like a bishop's crown. If you know what that is, it's kind of a 3-cornered, or 3, like they're round, and they have 3 pieces. You'll see. You can actually see in my video from last year, because last year I bought the bishop's crown plant, and this is my first year actually growing them. And the plants turned out just beautiful. They're all from the same family anyway. Then the Ajiumba over here. These ones are red. These ones are orange. And anyway, I've talked about them lots. Then this Ajiumba is a yellow sweet pepper. And I say sweet, I don't mean like a bell pepper or anything like that. It's not a sweet pepper. It's a hot pepper, but it has a sweet flavor. The hot paper lantern is, it's Chinense. It's but it's a pretty hot pepper. It's a pretty nice pepper, maybe 250,000 Scoville units. Suddenly saying that out of the blue. And I've got 2 nice big plants. I have 1 Fatali, only 1 seed came up. You can see actually the plants were extremely droopy by the time that I got them in. So I decided that I better give them a good watering right off the bat. Now, I don't know what this is, but I'm going to find out pretty soon, I guess. These are the 2 plants where the 2 seeds just kind of germinated in the germinating tray. They had fallen out of my hand at some point, and they were just lying there, and then all of a sudden they just started to develop roots, and they entwined together. So I considered separating them. You might have seen me doing that, but in the end I decided to keep them together. This one's kind of small, and of course much bigger. So in the end, I don't know, it could be another Arancillo. It could be, I won't know really. When I see the flowers, I'll know. I'll have a basic idea anyway. My Peru plants are usually much bigger than these 2. I don't know what to say. That's how they came up. And I had 3. I actually had 1 Poblano. Then I had 2 more come up in the same pot. They were all together in the same pot, and they're pretty big plants when all is said and done. So I decided to separate them. I know they didn't like that when I was yanking them apart, but they were so intertwined I didn't really know what else to do. And I wouldn't necessarily have gone out of my way to grow like a Poblano. Jeez, I think I better put a bigger stick in there. But because it takes all summer to get a ripe pepper, and I don't think, I think I got maybe 2 or 3 from my plant last year. And then the 7-pot Jonas did not do much. There were 2 in this pot. I just kept them together. This one and this one. They're all so small. They have flowers on them, but I don't know what to expect from them. Then I have the Trinidad Scorpion Moruga, which until a few years ago was the hottest pepper in the world, over 1 million Scoville units. And they're pretty nice looking plants. They'll perk up. I mean, really, it takes a little while for them to get their act together once they get planted. Then I have a 7-pot brain strain. I have 2 of those, this one and this one. And I have 4 butch teas. There they are. And, nice flowers. Nope, I thought I had a flower there, but I didn't. But you can see I do have some flowers. But anyway, no, they'll be good. They're nice plants. I have 1 nice big Naga Morch, and I tell you from past experience, I can get 100 peppers on 1 plant. They're not as big as you'd expect them to be, but they are hot and really, really nice. they're probably 750, 800,000 Scoville units. And here's the second one, just a little bit on the small side. You may have noticed while I was doing my sped up planting that I have some plants back here. These ones are the ones that I'm going to be giving away. So I've kind of divided them up, and I decided who's getting what. Friends, neighbors, relatives, and they're actually pretty nice looking at this point. So I just always grow more than oops, yeah, so I keep track of it. I always grow more. A couple hot paper lanterns over here, and I'll just finish up. I have these 4 smaller plants, and then I'll just bring them across the street to our neighbor who's who likes hot peppers. They're nice plants. They're a little bit on the small side, but it's like June 9th, you know, there's a couple months of growing, and then once they've grown, the peppers, you know, into September or even October, possibly to ripen. Anyway, that's it. I grow somewhere around 60 plants. I have room for maybe 34, 35 plants in here, without you know, having them all on top of each other. And I guess that's it. So you know, I've grown you know, a network of people who love to get the plants. Everyone at work is very excited because it's, you know, going to be this Monday. I'll have all the peppers in the office and be giving them around. So anyway, thank you for watching, and appreciate it. If you enjoy my videos and you want to keep track of how my peppers do, then please subscribe to me. Drop me a line if you'd like me to send you some seeds. I'm pretty much a terrible procrastinator, but I really have it in mind to get back into it and start interacting again. It's been kind of a crazy few years with all kinds of things going on, but hopefully things will start to slow down now. And keep an eye out, because I've got an idea for a challenge and a video that I want to do, and I'm going to put that out there and see what kind of response I get. Anyway, that's it for now. Thanks very much. Again, thank you for watching. Subscribe, please, and I'll see you next time. Bye.